Welcome to Mauritania. This fascinating country in Northwest Africa holds captivating stories and surprising facts that might just blow your mind. Let's dive into the land of vast deserts and stunning coastlines. Did you know that over 60% of Mauritania is covered by the Sahara Desert? It's not just sand. This land was once home to wild elephants and rhinos, making it a striking contrast to its current barren landscape. One of the most amazing features of Mauritania is the Eye of the Sahara. This remarkable circular geological structure is so huge that it can be spotted from space, measuring around 40 kilometers in diameter. Now let's talk about Nouakchott, the capital, built right on the sands. It's a planned city where 1/4 of the nation's population resides. Imagine living in a city that seems to float on the desert. Mauritania's borders tell a story of colonialism. Except for the natural curve along the Senegal River, much of its borders are straight lines, a remnant from the days of colonial rule. Did you know that Mauritania is about 1 million square kilometers in size? That's roughly the same size as Egypt. Now let's explore the economy. Mauritania's major export is octopus. These tasty sea creatures are highly sought after globally, accounting for a significant portion of the nation's GDP and exports. Interestingly, while octopus is a major export for Mauritania, the locals don't eat it. They solely catch it for the global market, much like how some countries catch seafood for export but not for local consumption. And guess what? South Korea is the world's largest importer of octopus. They love it so much that they bring in more than any other country, connecting these two nations in a fascinating way. Mauritania is also home to massive reserves of oil and natural gas along its coast. Global oil companies are racing to explore these resources, which could potentially transform the national economy. Mining, particularly iron ore, plays a huge role in Mauritania's economy, contributing 12% to the GDP and 40% of export volume. This nation knows how to utilize its natural resources. Have you heard about the world's longest train? Mauritania operates a train that stretches nearly 3 kilometers long. It's primarily used to transport iron ore from the desert to the coast. This train journey isn't just for cargo. Some adventurous souls hop on board for a unique travel experience. Imagine riding a train that transports you through the heart of the Sahara. Now, let's talk about some of the more surprising social customs. Did you know there's a special market in Mauritania for divorced women? Here, they gather to find new partners, challenging stereotypes about divorce. Divorce doesn't carry a heavy stigma here, like in many other cultures. In fact, this market represents empowerment, allowing women to express independence and confidence in their search for new relationships. Interestingly, Mauritanian men often prefer to marry divorced women rather than young, unmarried girls. This cultural twist highlights the unique social dynamics present in the country. Shifting gears, let's appreciate Mauritania's stunning landscapes. Between the vast deserts and coastal lines, the blend of nature creates breathtaking views and ecosystems that are worth exploring. Mauritania is also a melting pot of cultures. The mix of Arab, Berber, and African influences offers a rich tapestry of traditions, languages, and culinary delights that will captivate any visitor. The capital, Nouakchott, is a hub of this culture, bursting with markets, art, and music. Here, you can experience the warmth of the Mauritanian people and their vibrant offerings. Let's not forget about the country's rich history. Mauritania has been a crossroads for trade and culture for centuries, with deep-rooted connections to the ancient empires of Africa. The Islamic culture plays an important role in the daily lives of Mauritanians. Here, you'll find an emphasis on hospitality, respect, and community that defines the essence of their society. Climate change is impacting Mauritania, with increasing desert encroachment becoming a pressing concern. This highlights the need for sustainable practices to preserve its natural beauty. So what can you take away from all this? Mauritania is a land of contradiction and beauty, where the struggles and triumphs of its people create a rich narrative that's both inspiring and enlightening. We encourage you to explore more about Mauritania. It's not just a country on the map. It's a treasure trove of stories, cultures, and experiences waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Mauritania. Keep your curiosity alive, and who knows what other interesting facts await you in the corners of the world.